Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we've got the new stages of the red zone for the Red Ribbon Army section now finally out on Global. So we are just going to go ahead and jump straight in with the versus Gamma 1 and 2 stage. And I decided with, of course, you know, LR Golden FRIEZA just having come out, I really wanted to use my Wicked Bloodline team. One of my favourite teams. I've been very much waiting for this guy to come out so he could replace the TUR Golden FRIEZA. And last night, while I was at work on my night shift, I did finish getting him to full link level 10. I think that now makes him the fastest unit that I've gotten to full level 10 links. I think when I posted the tweet, based on when the banner dropped, it was like 21 hours later or something. So pretty good. I used 2 keys to finish off once all of his last links had gone to 8. So yeah, he is good to go, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how he does. He is at 69%, and yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in here. We're getting hit a couple of times. We won't get Metal Cooler's 18 key super, but that's fine to start with. I'm assuming we can't do any status effects, right? No attack lowering, no defense lowering, no ceiling. Oh, he can be stunned. That's interesting. None of these units can stun, but that's always good to know. 52k in the first slot, for the first hit. That's with support as well. So, yeah, the Gamma's hitting a little bit hard. We got support. We got the Wicked Bloodline support memory. So, remember, of course, that Metal Cooler does not get support from STR Final Form Cooler, though, because he is not a transformation boost unit. However, the final phase, I believe, is Gamma 1 and 2 together. So we should have we'll get the support from STR Final Form Cooler to everyone on the team, which is going to be very, very beneficial. So should be pretty good. No additional super, sadly, from Cooler. I mean, the fact that STR Cooler still takes damage after 1 super, considering he is getting the benefit of all the support, not just from his own passive and the support memory, but from FRIEZA here in slot 3. Yeah, so he takes damage double digits after a double super. So we had a bit of a weird rotation set up here. We had none of the units that I would have wanted on main rotation on turn 1. Apart from the LR Metal Cooler, and now we have both the Final Form Coolers and Golden FRIEZA on the second turn, which is not really what I wanted to see, because it means we're going to have to float off one of the Final Form Coolers, which then slows down the amount of build-up that he's going to get. So a little bit unfortunate, but I think the Wicked Bloodline team can pull through. So let's see what the attack placements are going to look like for this turn. We obviously want Golden FRIEZA to take 5 attacks as soon as possible, so he can get that attack buff. Only 2 attacks in slot 1. That's unfortunate. I don't really want to do this though, because obviously starting out on turn 1. Cooler only at 150k defense, so we'll go ahead and put you in the middle. I'll get the 18 key super, and then let's grab this for you, and then we should be able to get this and still get the 12 key. Yeah, perfect. I've talked about this many times in videos before, but in these harder events, when you're in the very early stages, or at least for the first turn, because Cooler can build up a lot of key very quickly. So for the first turn, I do like to deliberately get his 12 key super attack, because not only does it give him that extra like defense raise, but obviously because he's going to do less damage with his 12 key than he does with his 18 key, it stops him from killing the enemy too quickly and actually lets him get off a bunch of extra attacks. So hopefully we can get a few attacks off here onto Gamma 2 before we take him out, because I'm not sure. Yeah, see, if we get lucky here and don't get like a ton of crits, then at least the Cooler in slot 3 is actually going to be able to get some attacks off as well. But yeah, 4 attacks but no super. 92k. Oof. Alright, well this Cooler in the 3rd slot then, he definitely needs to get at least 1 additional super. So always the downside for STR Final Form Cooler is if you only get 1 12 key super, obviously his defense is not going to look too great, especially on turn 1, right? As he gets off more attacks and builds up his passive, he's obviously going to be in a better spot. Can we get another super? Because we can actually finish him off with another super attack. No, we can't. Okay. Alright, well, no worries. So, yeah, I brought AGL Metal Cooler on the team, so we are essentially wasting the giant form, like the Metal Cooler core transformation here, because we should finish him off. God, imagine if we don't get like any crits or anything. This is going to drag so badly. Alright, so we'll do this. Can't even get a super in the second slot here. Alright, but Metal Cooler Core should be able to finish off Gamma 2, as long as we do actually get some crits. Alright, no crit. Okay. Is it really gonna do me like this? At least it stops the turn counter, which is obviously very beneficial for units like LR Golden FRIEZA. Remember, he's gonna lose damage reduction every turn, so the fact that the turn counter is frozen means that we don't have to worry about that for him. Crit. There we go. Right, so now we can move on to Gamma 1, who is int. Perfect. So that means Metal Cooler gonna be feasting here. So let us do this. We're going to get a lot of health back this turn as well, because both the Metal Coolers taking attacks means that they heal at the end of the turn. So we should actually be looking pretty good here. Yeah, 9.5 mil for LR Metal Cooler. That's with him not getting support from STR EZA Cooler, because there's only one enemy. So pretty good. Super attack him if we're going to super. Perfect, perfect. I'm pretty sure, does his count as a melee super because it starts off with the punch, so therefore LR Metal Cooler could negate it, he just didn't, or am I incorrect? I don't actually know what his super attack counts as, because I would have thought with it starting off with the punch like that, Metal Cooler would be able to negate it, but I actually don't know for sure. So if somebody does know, you can let me know. I've just jumped into this blind. I'm a little bit behind everybody else because I was at work. I've literally got straight in from work and like jumped on to do this first stage. I haven't watched anyone else's videos. I haven't looked at like any of the details or anything. So yeah, I'm in completely new territory here, but we're going to see how we get on. So FRIEZA in slot 1 with the support, 250k. So with his defense that low, I think even though we got the heal from the Metal Coolers, but I think Golden FRIEZA... Actually, no, because if we'd started below 50% HP, Golden FRIEZA would have his active skill, because it's past turn 3. So I think that means we are good in terms of whether he gets supered or not, right? He should be looking good for defense here. This is his second appearance, so he's still got a ton of damage reduction. He gets that guaranteed additional super attack. If we can get an additional from the hidden potential, then we'll have done our 5 attacks to get that extra little bit of defense, but unfortunately we do not. And now he takes the 5th attack. Okay, so Golden FRIEZA has his attack buff now. Shame there wasn't one extra attack in slot 1, right? Because then we would have gotten it before he attacked. But I guess to be fair though, that means Cooler would have killed with his first hit, right? If Golden FRIEZA had done more damage. So whenever Cooler can get some extra attacks off, that's always going to be beneficial for us. Alright, so this one's going to be interesting. Oh, we have the active skill for Metal Cooler. Is it too early to use it? I'm a bit worried about Final Form Cooler. He's got, well, not Final Form Cooler, STR EZA Cooler. He's got 463k defense. So that's going to go up even more when he super attacks this turn. But, I mean, if he gets super attacked by Gamma 2, then it is literally just GG, right? So we are getting the support, though, from him. So 576k defense for Metal Cooler here is pretty good. Let's go ahead and use his active skill on Gamma 2. Set the set the army of Metal Coolers on him. I mean, we're basically on full HP, and then we can pick up a ton of physical orbs with Metal Cooler, so the heal's not as important. Can we get a crit, though? Yes, there we go. 7.5 million. That's quite a decent chunk of his health gone. So now we can go ahead and grab these. Obviously, Metal Cooler has the revive, so if he gets blasted in slot 1 by Gamma 1, then we're going to revive, which is good. So I think let me grab these and put all these greens together. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we get a dodge. Nice, we take that. 94k, that's with his passive fully built up. So yeah, I'm guessing this counts as... Does this count as a key blast? Because it shouldn't do, because it ends with the blast though, right? So, a million damage. Nice. But now we get the revive, which is exactly what our boy is here to do. No extra stacks for Cooler or anything, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. But it is what it is, right? Tank. I say tank that slot 1 super, but we survive, quote unquote, that slot 1 super because of the efforts of Metal Cooler here. So, put simply, you'll never defeat me. Alright, so now we need to just do our best to try and get rid of Gamma 2 here. So FRIEZA's got no extra support on the turn. I really thought those STR orbs were going to drop down, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. Golden FRIEZA should be fine in slot 1. He's losing out on a bit more damage reduction each turn. Wow, 116k before he super attacks. Wow. Okay, so the Gamma's definitely hit incredibly hard, because Golden FRIEZA still has a pretty decent amount of damage reduction. He does have no support on this rotation, though, to be fair. But yeah, that is a lot of damage for him to be taking. Is pre-super, though. So yeah, obviously post-super we take double digits. Look at that nice 10 million attack stat for Cooler. We need those crits, though. If we can come in clutch with the crits, we could take out Gamma 2 here. But if we don't, then we could be in trouble. As long as Cooler gets enough super attacks off, though, his defense is going to be good. But, hey, there we go. There's the crit. There's another super. Come on, Cooler. Just unleash hell on Gamma 2 here. No crit. Another attack. Okay, another super. Alright, yeah, Cooler definitely putting on a show here, trying his best. Come on, get me a crit on this one. Yes, let's go. Alright, so that means Metal Cooler here is going to finish off Gamma 2. That's perfect, because now he's only going to be taking hits from Gamma 1. He has type advantage. Still takes 20k, although he's not built up, you can see. Like, that's the problem with... We've got quite a few units on the team that do actually need to get some build up before they are, like, crazy, crazy good, so... I'm a little bit concerned about Metal Cooler in slot 1, though, now that he doesn't have his revive in his back pocket, because he has been taking a little bit more damage than I would have expected. So it's unfortunate that we've not gotten enough attacks in with Final Form Cooler to have his active skill ready to go. But, I mean, I won't argue with an 11.7 million attack stat from LR Metal Cooler, though. So... unfortunately, no crit. And then he tanks the normals for double digits afterwards, so I will definitely take that. And then we just need LR Cooler. I mean, the previous turn, LR Final Form Cooler really did go off, so looks like we're going to follow suit a little bit here. Get these additional super attacks in. I just love watching LR Final Form Cooler just go off with super attack after super attack. Could do with at least one more. Oh, still took double digits. Nicely done. And then, what was Cooliza up to? I guess it doesn't matter. He's not taking any hits, but his defense should be looking pretty good. And now we're in a really good spot because, like, what exactly can Gamma 1 do to Golden FRIEZA? Not very much. And we're also going to go ahead and hit him with this. Now, we're only down to one enemy now, which means that STR Easy A Cooler is only supporting Transformation Boost. But guess what category LR Golden FRIEZA and LR Final Form Cooler are on? So, very good rotation. Can we crit? Yes, look at that. 16.8 million damage. Alright, there you go. And there's the KO screen with Cooler. So... I mean, the team, obviously not invincible, right? There were some times where we were taking some big damage. Physical LR Metal Cooler taking almost 100k from Gamma 1 before he super attacked. So, obviously, if we'd gotten supered in slot 1, after we'd used the revive already, then that would have been some bad news. But, I mean, there you go. The LR Wicked Bloodline, well, the Wicked Bloodline LRs... Final Form Cooler, Metal Cooler, and Golden FRIEZA steamrolling over Gamma 1 and 2. That was definitely a fun run. It's one of the reasons why I like this team, right? Once they get going, they can put out a ton of damage, but they're not invincible. which kind of adds that little bit of extra excitement to the run. And we got the finish with the Supernova as well, so I am pretty happy with that. So let me know what team you guys use down below to beat Gamma 1 and 2. They definitely hit quite hard, so it'll be interesting to test out other units on this stage in the future, especially with the last stage being against 2 enemies. I was kind of hoping that we would have been able to use Golden FRIEZA's active skill at some point, because it is an AoE, but it is what it is. So yeah, let me know how you guys got on down below in the comments section. And that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.